and welcome back to season 7. Holy crap. Sorry.
Yeah.
Welcome back to season 7, week 3, game 3,
Wait,
second game tonight.
Phoenix going against 007.
He's right. It is Pheonix versus 007. We are opening with a Zarya and a Simban real quick, but before we get into that, let's look at the teams, starting with Pheonix. And what stands out to you about this lineup?
I mean, mostly they just have a lot of solid people, a lot of solid players, and I know a lot of these people have played together for a long time. They know each other's strength. Even their sub, they play with a lot.
Yeah, and
Because they do have a
that's
sub.
that's the neat part of adding Addy VC1 back into the lineup, subbing out Pulsar for just a map, but a map indeed. But
That is
yeah,
correct.
this is a very good team, and like you said, they've played together for a long time. The interesting part today is we do have Venom on tank, Warrior and Nightmare on DPS, and Addy VC1 and Miching on that support. And I'm looking for a
Yes.
character in this sheet. There we go. Do we have their second ban? Kiri? Okay. But now we get a look at Team 2, which is 007, which are no slouches in their own, as they have played together for even longer than Phoenix. Most of them have played
Yeah.
all of the seasons.
Yeah. And speaking from experience, just a couple days ago, they rocked our team's shit. So I'm expecting a lot.
Yeah, they're a very strong team. And I mean, seeing Deathmatcher off of support and DPS this season, he's going to be on tank for most of it, is definitely a switch I did not anticipate liking as much as I did.
For sure, for sure. He plays really solid. Uh, sticks to his basics, to the fundamentals, and just allows his team to go ham.
Yeah, and obviously the big names being that DPS line of Bob and Amosam. Honestly, there's not a whole lot to say about them except they kind of go crazy and you can't do a lot to stop them half the time.
No,
And God, where is K? There it is. But yeah, either way, it should be an exciting game nonetheless.
indeed, indeed.
What's our last ban?
Oh, Pulsar is back, so they are not having a sub.
Well, it's up to Bob actually, since they did just do bans.
Now that is true. That is true.
I don't expect Bob to be ruthless and say no.
No, he's not that ruthless of a guy, but he might be taking this very seriously.
All right, we actually will see Pulsar in the lineup.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Zarya, Genji, Sim. What's that? What's that character that I'm missing? What is that? Kiri. It's Kiri. And then last band was Genji.
That is correct.
So now I can fix that, and I'll show off the map pool really quick if you want to talk about that for me.
Yeah. Well, we're starting with control as usual. They picked Oasis for the first map. For hybrid coming along, we have Eichenwalde and Numbani. Very divisive maps. I would. Yeah, they're very holy, very defense oriented, but you can also push through if you're coordinated enough. Then coming to Escort, we have Junkertown and Circuit Royale. I am very much expecting a Widow ban on those maps, since Big Bobman has a terrifying Widow, and those are very good Widow maps. Yeah, other than that, for the fourth um, map, we got either Flashpoint or Push. The, the maps are New Junk City, Colosseo, and New Queen Street. Let's hope we get that far. And if it goes even further to map 5, we're going back to Control, and in that case, we're taking out Oasis, and then it's either between Samoa or Nepal.
Yeah, and actually, we could be looking at a little bit of an unconventional thing here. Bob is fine with no ban redo, and also keeping or actual swapping Pulsar onto tank. So we're going to be looking at Phoenix's typical lineup now.
Yes, yes.
But yeah, we are just waiting for one player to get into the lobby. Traffic on their way home. But with Pulsar being back, I do expect to see a lot of Roadhog from the side of Pheonix.
Oh, they say a Roadhog man.
Yeah, Pulsar, I don't believe used to be a Roadhog guy. I think in Overwatch 1 he played primarily like the main tank role,
Hmm.
but primarily plays a lot of support right now. And most time is actually on Reinhardt and then it goes Sig and Winston. So I personally would love to see a lot of Sigma out of him. I know he pulled it out against Deathoof in his last match, which did not go super great because I think Deathoof was on uh, Ramatra.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Sigma is very strong. It is a very good pick right now.
Yeah, and make sure you get your predictions in on who you think will win. You can bet your, I think it's Monkey Bucks is what I have them set to be called. I said that like 3 years ago at this point.
Got 4 seconds or something.
Oh, Ammo Blamo is in the VC.
Right on time.
Oop, Ammo Sam has started playing Overwatch now. We'll likely get 100 invites from about 7 different people.
Yeah, that is how that usually goes.
And then we will have you find people into map 1 with pretty okay coverage. Oh, and the man is here. Going for the ready check.
That's ready.
What is standing is this match? Sparksy, I'm gonna need you to speak English for me.
Yeah, Sparksy. I know you're not the greatest at typing, but please try. But what I think he means is that it is 0-0. We have not gotten into the game yet.
Yep. This
We are
is
starting the first
round
round.
1 of the first map. And I actually didn't set the bands up. Great, 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 great. I only did Symmetra. Okay, that's cool.
And that is the only character worth permabanning.
Real. I just saw him. There he is.
Welcome to Oasis. Initiating match.
Oh, yeah. So that match ended just an hour ago. And that was 0-3 for Princesses in Therapy.
Yeah. We got kind of smoked.
But Slime did really well. So that's okay. But we're rolling out with Pulsar on Hog so far, Nightmare on Venture, which I hope swaps. Okay, Pulsar now on Ram. Okay, we'll look at the other side. Deathmatcher Ram, Big Bob Soj, Amosam 76, B-Dub on the Lucio, and Shellblade on the Moira, as was foretold. Venom mirroring that Moira, along with Miching-Ji, Ana, Warrior Soj, Nightmare Venture, and Pulsar mirroring the Ramatra.
Yes. Team 007 with a Lucio rollout. Should
Yeah, and
get there early. They're
actually,
taking high ground.
they're playing split, which kind of negates a bit of that rollout.
Yep, Team Phoenix has taken high ground.
Yes, they have. And I like this position a lot better for them. Although with... Ooh.
Oh! Bobman with the pick on Warrior.
Yeah,
In
that
the
was
Surge duel.
really good pick to start. And it kind of seems like Pheonix is just going to play passive here. Would have loved to get the pick onto that, but Bobman finds another pick.
Oh! Yes. That pick enabled them to pincer and threw Team Phoenix into a panic.
Yeah, and honestly, not what I expected, but Nightmare already switching over to that Pharah.
Hello there.
Hmm. That is... Or the Freya. Yes, the Freya.
Yep.
Not the Freya. Yeah, Big Bombman on the flank. Let's see if he finds anything.
Yeah, and this is how
Warrior
he found an
challenges.
early pick last time. And finds another one onto Venom.
And Matt Samo finds a pick on Mishang. Oh, they're just forgetting everyone.
Yeah, they are. And a really strong start for this 007 crew. Big Bob Man just rolling in straight out of waiting for his best buddy Ammo Samuel.
Good to see you.
And just kind of dominating early.
Yeah, they are quite close to their ults. They might make something. Warrior challenging again.
And he definitely needs to,
now we have
with the pick on his
Phoenix
Shellblade.
and Armor Gear.
Yeah, that's a wonderful start to this fight. We'll get them a second.
Down.
And now you just have Ammo
Take
Sam.
up on this.
Yeah, and then you also have
Yeah.
Ammo Sam leaving the fight in a body bag.
Indeed. Yeah, that was just a very coordinated push.
Yeah,
Very fast.
that was very beautiful. What I'd like to
Team
see for...
007 did not have time to react.
No, they did not. And I'd like to see a lot more of that from them. But we're basically looking at every single ult in the game all at once right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if all 6 ults are popped. Start with the big Bob ult.
Overclocking out.
I believe it almost killed Warrior. Doesn't.
Nano coming out on the Warrior. And oh,
Yeah, Warrior finds one. Misses the rest of his shots.
That
And-
Cole Ramatra time.
Yeah, who knew that
was-
Cole Ramatra time was the greatest combo?
Who could have guessed? They might have a touch on this. It's gonna be difficult though.
Yeah, Pulsar pops that Ramatra time a little
Just to get
preemptively.
points.
I think he would have made it
Yeah.
either way, but maybe I'm wrong. Either way, it's not a good sight, and we will see map 1 of Control go towards 007.
0 to 1.
Indeed, indeed. Pretty strong showing. But Phoenix did have some flashes of brilliance.
Yeah,
Let's
they
see if they
definitely.
can turn those flashes into a fire.
They definitely did
And
have their
rise up,
moments, and I do like the Nightmare Maze swap. I think, honestly, I'd like to see Venom on something that flexes him a little better. But I think part of it is that Kiri band that, for some reason, Phoenix did. Which makes sense in the time because they were expecting Venom to play tank. I mean, I don't think Shellblade's really a big Kiri guy. But I could be wrong. But
Uh,
I think
yeah.
it does just hurt them right here.
okay.
But they are on that.
Is it remote?
They are on that hog Zen comp that they've been rolling out against basically every team to wavering success. It's probably been the best they've looked.
Yeah. Oh, Hook gets Bobman.
Yeah, and he's taking a lot of damage, but they are up 2? Ooh, whiffs the hook onto Lucio. Tricky target.
But Warrior is clean up.
Design at work.
Yeah, John Yu coming alive this map. And hopefully a good sign for the rest of the map. But Big
Yeah,
Bob
let's
Man
hope so.
not very far behind him at all.
No. Okay, they're pushing inside.
Yeah, and I like this rotation
Oh,
from them. But
that's a
Pulsar
hook.
finds Shell. Just sneaks in the back. Emerson with a really good high ground spot, though.
Yeah.
Okay, they will kill Pulsar that time for being a little advantageous. I did like the aggressiveness, though, and it forces Deathmatcher to drop. Could be a kill onto one
think-
of these supports for Warrior.
Yeah, find the mate. That was stalling point.
Yeah, and they will end up giving it up.
Yeah. They have ammo Sam on the high ground.
Thanks for the
Let's
help.
see if they can make this happen. Okay, pushing inside. Oh, again. But from the opposite team.
Ooh, big
Oh,
hook!
finds Hook on Arma.
And they find the Ramatra on the flank. I really would have liked to see Nightmare wall him off just there to try and buy his team some time to turn on it. But Deathmatcher forced to use his big mode just to block entirely. We'll give Warrior a pick, and Mi-Cheng helps secure the pick onto that tank, as they will be turning over the point once more.
Yeah. They really just pushed in and divided 007 there. From the high ground, split the tank. Divide and conquer. Strategy as old as time. I think Pulsar is looking for a cheeky little hook here.
Well, between that and just the constant
that's the
spam
fight.
on this high ground, it's kind of a rough team to push into. Oh!
Oh, finds Hook on Arma.
Oh! What a cancel!
Not. Oh, yeah. Insane.
Absolutely negates Bob's ult. They do turn over point, but it should be turned over really quick again.
Yeah.
As Mi-Cheng's... Oh god, I'm spectating everybody who I shouldn't. As Mi-Cheng does blow trans there. Honestly, not the worst use if he was going to die.
No. It certainly was not. Allows them to just keep momentum up.
Oh, and they will have 4 ults to 007's 3. Pulsar missing a crucial hook onto Big Bob Man there. Well, I don't think they have anyone to touch outside of the Lucio, who
And
I'm guessing
whole
will
hog
get
is
there.
gonna make that
No!
a non-issue.
You're right. It was absolutely a non-issue.
Score 1 to 1. Ready.
A much better showing from Team Phoenix this round.
I saw you training yesterday.
today.
Much more solid.
Can I give you a tip?
Sure.
Widen your stance. It might feel strange at first, but it keeps you balanced.
Oh, thank you, Sojin. I'll try that next time.
Now we are going to see a slight switch up from 007. We're going to get Ammo Samuel on the Reaper and Imagine Wagons and IDBC1 with 2 hydrates. I don't know if you heard my water bottle, but that's all the hydrates you're going to get for this round.
Venom is alone on high ground.
And Ammo
Think
Sam
so.
was alone in a hallway with a Roadhog. Not a good time. Not a good idea.
No. I do not envy him.
I don't either. What a hook!
took it on
How
the
did he
TV.
hit that?
What? But he
Rightfully
dies for...
falls, but... Whoa, I'm speechless after that.
Yeah, that was an insane hook.
Nightmare and the rest of Pheonix fall. Venom should most likely get out. Actually, Mi Chang-ji with a really key pick onto Ammo Sam will end up dying, but puts his team in a key position to recontest before point gets capped. Venom
Yeah.
just slightly too late on touching, but John Yuji with a full railgun. If he comes with a hook from Pulsar, it will mean death.
Roadhog on the flank.
Ooh, misses the hook on the Ramatra.
However, Ramatra is getting low. He might be killable here for them. Oh, never mind.
No, he is. He got picked. Warrior being
Oh, yeah.
poked at by Big Bob Man, but Mi
Oh,
Chang-ji
it's
says
gonna be a
no. Ammo Samuel alive on that point and kicking. Tries to get the quick TP fade off. Will not.
Doesn't
And
quite work.
No, and Pulsar and Venom will take this point.
Yes. What is this Moira sneaking on the flank? The Shellblade fella is playing apart from his team.
Oh yeah, this is the Lomo special, except he doesn't actually have his ult to do something freaky with it. Reaper TP in, cooked out of the Death Blossom!
Oh!
Pulsar's kind of going insane right now. Nightmare with the Blizzard. Should get Ramatra.
Yeah.
Armakiri does get John Yugio, and that's a great pick, but not enough to contest this point without a tank. They will have 4 ults in this next fight to another Pheonix 4. And honestly, I'm feeling great about this fight right now if I am Pheonix. I mean, you have
Yeah.
trans, which isn't beat, but it also is trans, which isn't beat. Opening with a Coalescence and a Ramatra time.
Whole hog
Goodbye, Deathmatcher. Misses the hook, but will be certain death for the remaining members of 007, minus the supports. Looking for a crazy hook here. Misses it. Can't blame him.
It's difficult to hit those Lucios, you know?
Oh, especially when he's jumping off the wall. I mean, so many angle change. Mi Chang-ji!
What?
Mi Chang-ji on the Zenyatta looking like prime John Yugio.
Pause.
P. Marvin. P. Marvin mentioned. Literally
They
just
P.
hit
Marvin
1k
Glazer
ping. Well, at the very
That's
least,
the second time today that's happened. Maybe the servers are not very happy.
it's true. They could be pretty upset. But at the very least, I believe I do have my stream at 1080p.
Oh?
I think so. If someone wants to check for that, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I know the VOD for the last game was 1080p, and I was pretty pumped about that. Did a whole bunch of changes to Streamlabs to try and get that.
Yeah. It is saying 1080p 60.
Holy! Let's go!
Insane.
So many just quality of life changes happening week 3 between the extra map added to the map pool, which is something we didn't go over. So for control now, instead of being forced, if you pick one map on map 5, you get forced to the other, we have added a conditional map to control. For this week, it's Nepal. And on the chance these teams go to 5, because Oasis was already played, they will now have the choice between Samoa or Nepal, not just Samoa. But you can't choose Nepal early on. I think next week it might be Oasis. And then also the other big thing, Slyman, if you look at the stream, we actually show the bands on the team icons now.
Yeah, I saw that. I was going to mention it. It is incredible that we have some graphics for that now.
Yeah, I figured we needed it because I watched back one of our games and like it just I was so actually it was Addie's game that she casted. And I just was so confused who was banned, and I felt like other people had that issue because there is that little lull that Tonk likes to give me a little bit of crap for, where it's like 10 minutes of nothing, and then the game goes again.
Yes.
So now you can leave, come back, and know what the bans are.
Yeah. Maybe in the future we could even add some way to indicate what bans have already been taken.
All right, pal. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Okay, beat coming out and overclock.
Yeah, I must say, on the Vendetta, I really do like this into the Roadhog. A lot of just raw damage into him as Nightmare will fall. John Yu is still alive. Could be looking for a cheeky overclock if him and Venom are alive long enough. I pray he doesn't go for it.
Yeah. Maybe a bit staggered there.
But now you're looking at no ults to just the John Yu-Gi-Oh overclock. And depending on the day, depending on the game, this will either win them the game right here or not.
That is true.
Something that Pheonix need to break this losing streak of all 2 games is Heroics back out of John Yu-Gi-Oh. Because I think we've missed a lot of prime. Oh, really good wall by Nightmare. Forget John Yu-Gi-Oh Heroics. We got Nightmare.
Oh, the Death gets out, maybe?
And he builds
Blizzard
that
already?
blood. That was so quick. We clearly know who the better brother is.
Clearly.
Here comes the overclock. Kind of just icing on the cake at this point.
I don't know. Maybe they need it to finish this 2 off.
Well, they might speed things up just a little bit, but John Yu-Gi-Oh shooting 1 shot out of that overclock. They will have an Ammo Sam in position to touch, but a really big wall from Nightmare.
Oh.
And Nightmare going sicko mode. Prime.
Indeed.
Prime Jordan over here. Forget John Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, who is this Yu-Gi-Oh guy? Does he play Yu-Gi-Oh?
Bro, might as well. Got the better brother on the team. Nightmare and Pulsor. Doing all the heroics with a lot of Meat Chang G in there. Kind of silent map from Venom, but I'm guessing he just did a whole lot of heals.
Eichenwalde.
Yeah, very surprised John Yu didn't throw to get to go to Nambani.
Is that his favorite map in the game?
Oh, is it ever? If they win, we can ask him about it.
That is true, that is true.
Oops, accidentally just brought the wrong map up. Oopsies.
You were so locked in on them playing the money. Okay, what do we expect on this Eichenwalde?
A lot of bans for Bob's team.
I would hope so.
Probably Ramatra, TBH.
They ban May?
They banned May. Okay, but that's good because we saw Nightmare go crazy on it.
Yeah. But maybe he might have something else that can go even crazier. I am not familiar with his hero pool.
This could be the Bastion angle, TBH.
Oh yeah. Bastion is very good at the moment.
Well, and he plays quite a bit of it, which is the concerning part. If
Echo
I was
Van
May,
comes
where would I be? Did you say Vendetta? Oh, Echo.
Echo.
Echo?
So it would seem.
From Linkle Park. Do I not have May? Oh, there she is. I was so confused for a second. Okay, no more DPS bans. Oh, they clearly know something I don't.
Yeah, that is going over my head as well.
And I'm afraid that's because we're not in their team comms.
You
I
know
honestly
that
am is a good
right.
Echo, though. And I know John Yu has sworn off Echo ever since the great Echo incident of Wildfire and a Zen ban. And I think
Oh.
those are probably the two picks that specifically won him that last map.
Yeah, so it makes sense to stop the momentum.
Oh, I have a lot of hydrates to be unredeemed.
This elderly person is really wanting us to hydrate.
I don't know if you heard that, but I drank. A Ram Bam, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so then no Ram.
And that's really good because that's Deathmatcher's comfort pick as of this moment.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen him play without it in a series. But that could be kind of obvious. That could be like saying Jared doesn't play Diva.
Yeah. No, I think he played some Sigma last week.
I wouldn't hate to see that. I know he also has a little bit of Hazard in his hero pool. Kind of curious to see what that looks like. Hopefully as good or better than Jackson.
Oh, that would be... I would love to see that.
I mean, I would just expect it out of him, personally. Alright, so let's see. It's... Do I have all the characters turned on? Okay, yeah. It's Echo and May. I think May's next. And Ram should be after. It is. Okay, I'm not stupid. I know the alphabet. And Z is at the end. Competitive.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're American, it is at the end.
What do you mean? Oh, because our alphabet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were making like a British joke.
No.
So confused, bro. Because like they work on the same alphabet. I don't know if you knew that, being from Sweden and all.
Yeah. No, the slightly different alphabets here. Ours doesn't end with the C.
Well, what is the last letter of the French alphabet?
The French alphabet, I think it is C.
Okay.
In the Swedish one, it's Ö.
It's what?
Ö. Yeah.
Oh.
So you know an O with the 2 dots over it.
Oh! Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, that one. Thank you, Sparksy. It's the face.
Yeah, exactly.
He's so shocked he's at the end.
Yeah. Oh, that makes so much sense, actually.
He's like, oh, we're here. Or he says,
Yeah.
Okay, not a lot of... There's no way we see this, right? Holy crap, John Yuchio on Widowmaker.
Oh! And there's a Ryan coming out from Pulsar. This John Julio fella's brother is committing war crimes. Is playing the Venture.
He is playing
being-
the Venture.
They're being supported by an Ana Moira backline. Or support line, rather. Oh, is this the Big Bobman Warrior Widow duel we've been waiting for?
I really hope so. Because, okay, we do have the Deathmatcher Sigma, but John Yugio on Widowmaker versus Big Bobman Widowmaker. I don't know how
gonna
John
get bad
Yugio
for
wins
ages.
this. Because this is all Big Bobman plays. He sits in Widow Headshot for 25 hours a day. He's probably
And when
so
he's not doing that,
stun-locked.
he's making clips about his Widow gameplay.
I know. Big Bob Man on a really good flank. John Yugio didn't see him, but does clear LOS before he can get a shot off. Ooh, okay, Warrior's playing a really good job of pulling sightlines from Bob while also denying him the angle to shoot at him. But in that, Pulsar takes a lot of damage, shield falls. And we're just praying for that first headshot from one of these Widowmakers, which we will just be
To
swapping
set up
between the
the
two.
Oh,
Take them out.
Amazon gets a pick on the Moira.
Yeah,
Armakiri
Armakiri
gets-
finds a pick on the Venture. But these Widows are just refusing to fight. There we go!
Yeah! Oh my!
John Yu-Gi-Oh! Doing nothing except that one pick, that fight.
And now we're swapping off, I would guess.
I hope so, but also I hope not, because this is really entertaining to just watch two Widows look at each other and then not shoot each other because they both are blocking each other from sightlines. But Nightmare goes in, looking for a quick kill onto this Ana, and sets up a good, weird gank dive from his Pulsar. I kind of want to say Pulsar played this like he's playing jungle. Is Bobman just going to get a quick pick? Oh, actually, spots Warrior. Warrior sees him, and Pulsar just exerting his will up front. Outside of this Widow duel, how do you think 007 needs to attack this?
Well, they gotta wait for a pick from. Oh my
John
Warrior with
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hellblade. Honestly, they need to have Lucio and Matt Samo, the cast, coordinate. Lucio dive and then.
Oh,
the
Groovy
crazy
Cowboy, where he's just running around.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot, actually, and I think that fits into their playstyle. But Big Bombman finally getting the better of him. God forbid I didn't watch him for half a second. But big slam onto Deathmatcher. I don't actually think this finds anything. He should live. Okay, he will. Except
Flux
he is
coming out.
Yeah,
Finds only Pulsar. Yeah.
I really like that for Pulsar. I think that's kind of a bad flux, but it does secure them the pick. So it's not the worst thing in the
Yeah.
world.
There's gonna be a lot of push for Team 007 here.
Yeah, well,
And
you're
all
kinda-
from that one Bobman pick on the
I
Warrior.
know. And you're kind of looking at last fight territory for this point, as John Yu-Gi-Oh pops those sights, goes for a jump shot, barely just can't click his head. But does has the advantage on positioning.
Also jumping into the entire 007 team. Gets the tide. Finds only the Ana.
Yeah, and I think this Ana is kind of being defiled, as Pulsar has a really big pin in his future onto the Sigma.
Oh! Yeah.
I must say I'm looking for a pick onto John Yu-Gi-Oh! Bob, man!
Woohoo!
Crazy shot on the jump shot. Finds a second onto Micheng. Nightmare has decided to make him public enemy number one. Lucio forces him out. And with the power of friendship and hopefully love, the trio will get out.
Let's watch this Bobman.
Yeah, he's deserved it. John Yu-Gi-Oh on this Widowmaker, finding a lot of poke, setting up a kill for his younger brother. As Micheng finds Ammo Samuel, and a big pin from Pulsar sets up a good amount of space to kind of kill this Deathmatcher guy.
Oh! Big pick by Bobman on the Venture.
And Bob's just going to leave now. Kind of free to do so.
Gets one pick.
And, I mean, I love this Venom Kiriko. I've said it before, but Venom Kiriko kind of just feeds families. Okay, he doesn't have the
really?
stat line there. But, no, this man is, like, stupid good at Kiriko. And we don't see a lot, because he plays a lot of DPS in the league, and actually for a while only played tank. But always has this in his pocket. And I
It's
think
always
this-
good to have that in your pocket.
it is, and I think this is the second week we've actually seen him play support.
Rush coming out, beating response.
Yeah, if Pulsar can get healed, I'd love to see a shatter here. But really
Armakiri
needs a lot of
barely
support.
gets out.
Gets antied, but a big
Shatter.
slam. I think that's going to be enough.
Lucio. Lucio gets out.
Yeah, and I do.
Almost got.
Oh, what a good block! I absolutely love that he took the shield bash perk.
Yep. We
That
like
has-
making Ryan into Brig.
Well, there's that, and it just gives you so much more agency, especially in like the Sig duel, and specifically for like playing into a Malgo or a character that really wants to get in your face and consume you. Now, I will say for
Yeah, yeah.
Ramatra, I actually like the Fire Strike perk for that because you can't actually block his damage, so you might as well just take the aggression anyways.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Bowman tries for jump shot, doesn't quite find anything.
And we have
Flux
dueling
from
Widow
out.
Sights. John Yu-Gi-Oh finds the pick onto Ammo Sam with the Venom Mine. But both Widows have just
Oh,
kind of negated
I-
each
ow.
other.
Oh! Bowman
Finds the
wins
pick
it
onto John
with a
Yu-Gi-Oh.
duel.
But
He
yeah,
gets
that
hit by the Venture
that won't be enough to win the point. And round one goes in Phoenix's favor. I was going to say go towards Phoenix, but can't really win a round in hybrid.
No.
I guess
they
unless
did
you full
push.
hold.
That is true, that is true. No, they pushed 101.99 meters.
And for our American viewers, those meters,
That's
not feet.
about 30. That's about 300 feet. 320, something like that.
So a football field.
Might be. I am unfamiliar with football fields as a measuring unit.
Okay, well, a football field is 100 yards or 300 feet because there's 3 feet in a yard.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
I promise it's
Makes-
not like we're measuring in like cow's length per distance.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past you, but if you're swearing up and down, I would believe you.
No, I
Okay,
swear it's a unit of measurement.
Samuel on the Symmetra, Big Bombman on the Sojourn.
Yeah, and that's something they did take away from them last map, but ooh, Pulsar, I don't think you want to play Doomfist into that. Just a little bit of help from your second favorite caster. We'll swap over to the Reinhardt, and this is going to be quite rough into the Sims and the Sigma. I think it's doable for this man. But Sims
Yeah.
specifically loves playing into Reinhardt.
Ryan charging in.
Yeah, takes a big rock to the
Half his
face.
health immediately.
And Nightmare on the Bastion. Without the Mei, this is a really good pick for him. And Bobman 1 HP misses the last shot on him. And Pulsar just kind of walking in, eating all of this turret damage. Needs to
Yeah.
find a way to kill Ammo Sam though. Pinning the Sigma's not a bad way to start though. Ammo Sam TP's out of harm's way.
The turrets are down.
They
but
absolutely
Nightmare is
are.
also down.
Yeah, and
Wait, since when did we have a Pharah?
I guess now.
Pharah.
Yeah, John Yu-Gi-Oh on Pharah is an interesting idea. They've tried it a lot in the past. It's not my favorite pick out of that guy, but it seems to work.
Yeah. He probably saw that Bodman is not playing the Widow duel and has decided
Well, it
I
is
will play
a
Pharah.
little tough for Soj to play into Pharah just because you lack hit scan outside of your ult or your secondary.
Right click, yeah.
Yeah.
This ends
Oh,
now.
finds a lot of direct hits on the Sigma though.
Yeah, and Bob to the first ult of the round finds a quick pick, looking for a second one onto John Yu-Gi-Oh. Will miss it, but more than enough space made for them to really just push in and exert their will here.
Yeah. Stopping that attempted push very well. Then in its tracks.
And I think this is kind of when we're seeing Pulsar stick onto this Roadhog
Oh.
a bit too much.
Finds hook on the
Ooh.
Sigma, but he dies for it. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, and I absolutely love playing Sigma into Roadhog. And I think it's such a good pick for the Sigma. And I really want to see Pulsar swap off of this. Because I just
Yeah.
don't see it working super great. Like, he might be able to
No,
break
it's
through
not
at some
working.
point. But they got 2
Yeah.
minutes left.
They do not have the time to really be spending on maybes.
No, absolutely not. And
Flux
especially,
and wall coming out.
and it's a crazy duo because it stops the hook from coming out, stopping the flux.
Yeah. Insanely well coordinated.
Absolutely.
And that's just gonna allow them to push them Team Pheonix back all the way into spawn.
And Pulsar sticking on that Roadhog. Probably 2 fights left if they're lucky. If this is extended out in any sort of way, this is last fight. And taking that rock to start is not a great way to enter it. But John Yu could be looking for
No.
a good solo ult. Really needs to hit the Lucio if he solo ults anybody.
Yeah. Oh, hook on ammo. Tide coming in. That's a fast Pharah.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, the Tide knocks everyone out of a barrage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Oh! John Yu getting out by the skin of his teeth. But Venom not so lucky. As Deathmatcher finds 2. Big Bobman looking for a 3rd. And they do have a
Finds the
John Yu in the back
William.
line. Surely he doesn't die to the
Oh,
non-range
they're
characters.
looking for him.
Oh, and Amosam wisely backs out. But John Yujo's
Yeah.
kind of homeless right now.
Yeah, he's kind of not with his team.
Pulsar really needed
Might
to
be
hit a big
taking
hook.
some aggression.
Gets a little
Oh, just
too
runs
aggressive.
into dice.
Yeah, and they had time. I
Flux
don't-
coming out again.
wow. Just
But the team kills them too fast to actually get anyone with the Flux.
and what an amazing hold from this 007
Yeah.
squad.
Yeah, that was very well done.
And a very late Diva swap from Pulsar. Would love to see him swap off of Hog a little bit sooner in the future. But I guess
Yeah.
that's for next map.
Yeah, you live and you learn.
Absolutely.
But he does find the play of the game. On this little jungle gank.
Like, unironically, it kind of was.
Yeah, that was really nice. Very
That
well
was
set up.
beautiful.
Okay, we're going on to escort. And we're going to circuit specifically.
Okay.
With a widow
Um,
ban.
Wow. Actually, I
Who
don't
could
think...
have guessed that
I,
coming?
I actually don't think Bob likes Widowmaker on circuit for some reason.
That's unusual.
Yeah, I might be making this up. It is not quick play. No. But, like, surely I'm not making it up. Surely I remember him saying it to me at some point.
I feel like I've also heard this. But it might have just sounded so outlandish that I forgot it immediately.
100%. I will be right back.
And the venture ban from Bob. From 007. So no more DPS bans. Let us see what Team Pheonix come up with.
Yeah, and I probably do agree with that venture ban on most premises.
I agree with it on moral premises.
You know, that's fair.
On
That's fair.
ethical grounds. Lucio ban.
Okay, hashtag Armakiri beat up hate.
I mean, the Lucio has been performing a lot. He's been in the backline being a fly.
Well, and honestly, I'm surprised they aren't banning the Sigma. Because that really was what shut them down at the end of that map.
Maybe they're underestimating Deathmatcher as a tank. And they're kind of just not seeing it.
It's a possibility.
Because not to be a hater or anything, he is not the highest rank in tank, and they might be seeing that and be like, we don't need to worry about him.
That is always
That
a
might be what-
possibility, but shout out my GOAT Deathmatcher.
Yeah, he's been performing well above this quote-unquote low rank.
Yeah, making me look kind of like a bomb.
Yeah, kind of.
Who's their first band? Venture.
Okay, what is 007's second band?
Honestly, wouldn't hate the idea of a Kiri band from them. Why did I write down Soj? It was Venture.
Kiri is on, no, Harma Kiriko band.
Hog. Okay. Personally, I feel like they should be more than enthused to play into that.
Yeah, but the Pulsar has also had some nasty hooks today.
Oh, 100%. I mean, he's good at the character. But, I mean, like, it's just such a good counter that they haven't seemed to have a good answer for. Ooh, we're going to gross-looking Circuit Royale. That's my bad.
How could you do this to us?
I don't know. I really don't.
Okay, both teams are ready.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I am not. I don't know why I asked. I have to download 2 graphics really quick. Is it this one? It's this one. Oh yeah, I also need to swap sides. Okay.
We're getting calls from Pulsar to be banned as streamers. He's calling for support from the chat. Now, as the person in charge, I do not agree with this.
Kind of true and real, man. Like, I don't need that. I'm just trying to make the stream look pretty. Maybe I just need to explode
and you're doing a
Pulsar
great
with my
job,
mind.
Jared.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that.
But it could be even better.
Oh, man.
But we'll get there. You'll get there.
Oh, man. Wow, Addy BC1 hating the daytime map. Addy BC1 hasn't seen the light in 47 years, so makes sense.
Okay, this is a John Yu-Gi-Oh! Hanzo.
Ooh, John Yu-Gi-Oh! On the Hanzo. I think it's one of his more played heroes. You know, yeah, we'll out his career profile real quick. Because at this point, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, he is. It's in his top 4. Number 5's Reinhardt. He's got 152 hours compared to his cast that has 800.
Oi, oi, oi. I mean, he is the Mr. Cass.
But Amosam on this bastion
Gets
just
picked up by
explodes.
Nightmare.
And that's what's really good about this Mei Hanzo is even though you're not going to get a lot of value out of these walls early until you get around these chokes, it's just so much good damage.
Yeah, so much burst that comes out of nowhere.
I know.
Because you can be basically standing behind a wall.
Mei,
and you're already
unironically,
dead.
goated sniper.
Yeah.
And that's what makes Hunta
No,
such a strong Mei.
Yeah, Team 007 is just pushing this. Like,
Yeah, And a
We're
wall.
keeping them at such a range that they don't even have a chance to contest here.
They might. Oh, they actually do get the touch. Pulsar rocks the
Oh.
Echo.
Out of the air.
Venom with a nasty headshot, mid-air Bobman slide. And Mi Chang-ji on the Zenyatta just walking at the point with an agenda. And that agenda is to kill Shellblade. As he finds an assist and they cap 0.1.
Clearly, they don't even need their tank to win the fights.
I know, I'm watching Pulsar walk back to spawn. It's not even going to let him swap. Oh my god!
Oh no! Oh.
He has to walk all the way back.
Oh,
Bro,
no.
where is your tank?
He's on a hike. He's making his way back up there. Throws a random rock.
Oh my gosh,
Almost
so-
finds deathmatcher.
Doesn't even go on the flank, which would have been really funny.
Yeah, but now he is back.
He is back. Only took him a minute to walk all the way here. And big
Warrior
Bobman.
finds Echo.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm loving this Pulsar Sigma. This is everything that I wanted. And it's
When
working
he's in
great.
the fight.
I know. He didn't even need to be in the fight and he was doing things.
Aura too strong.
Real. Bobman switches over to the Ash and B-Dub on his legendary Mercy arc. Do I like to see it? Not really. But Amosam really close to that duplicate.
Yeah.
And Big Bobman finally finds a pick onto Venom. Looking for some assistance from his wonderful
out.
support.
Trans
But-
in response.
Yeah, in an even fight, Amosam does force the... Actually, his deathmatcher forced the trans. And although Bob finds Micheng, Nightmare kills the Blade.
Pulsar is just walking onto the.
I know.
onto deathmatcher.
Has less health and is just walking.
Yeah. And winning.
I got chills right now, man. Ooh, walls off Amosam Sigma. Honestly, I think it's a little earlier than I would have liked it. He might not build Gravitic Flux. They're gonna trade.
Nice. Oh.
Oh, dodges the rock. Kills the Coalescence guy.
Flux with Dragon Strike doesn't actually find anyone.
No.
Mercy with the rest.
Oh, so close to hitting that rock onto the Mercy.
Would have been a nice cancel.
Yeah, it would have. I honestly
But
really
now we are
like.
in a very even spot.
We are, and I really like this position. Slightly better for 007. I think.
Rush coming out.
Yeah, I think Pheonix has too much momentum at this point, though, to stop him.
Yeah, but Bob comes out, lifts Pulsar,
Yeah, and
and
forces.
Beam from Echo finishes him off.
Yeah, and one thing that I think Amosam does extremely well is saving his focusing beam for when Pulsar uses his suck.
Just like the asteroids
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
Phoenix chamber.
Which it sounds like
Because
such an
the suck
obvious
is-
thing.
Yeah, Suck is a very strong ability, and Beam just ignoring that.
Yeah, Amosam playing all
Yes,
the beam
you.
characters today. Get him on Zarya next. Oh, I still have the Overwatch music playing.
Chad, how could you not let him know?
It's not all that loud, especially compared to the game. You probably can't even hear it.
I said,
All right, let's look for this huge Amosam duplicate on the Sig. Gets walled off again.
need to drop.
Are they gonna go for the double flux?
Oh, double, maybe.
Oh,
No,
gets
they-
killed
they
out of
kill-
it.
Yeah. Dragon
And-
Strike coming out.
Ooh, really good damage onto Deathmatcher, and forces Bob in
Separate
such a
Big
bad
Mama
spot.
from his team. Yeah. That beam on the suck that we talked about doesn't quite finish him off though.
No, it does not. But John Yugio making sure that Deathmatcher's shield is not in a good spot. And
Yeah.
as Bobman rejoins the fight, we pop Coalescence on the
comes
side
out
shoulder.
is massive.
Yeah, all these beams.
Just melted.
What a headshot from Nightmare, though. Doesn't get
As
out.
we said, one of the best snipers in the game.
but Crazy damage, man. Crazy damage.
They're holding this last point very well.
Yeah, they are. And
It was
Venom.
looking. It was looking a bit dire to start with, but yeah, this last point very holdable, very defensive.
Why do I remember Venom playing something else? Was he on Curie this entire round? I think he
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
Though, yeah, they
Yeah, he was
totally
on
just
Curie
rushed
this
last fight. Oops.
Yeah. No, that Kiri Kunai basically won them the first point.
No, you're so right. There. Holy crap. Ammo Sam has another
That
duplicate
gets
already.
rocked, absolutely melted. Flux coming out, misses everyone.
No, gets Shellblade, and that will confirm the kill on him. Armakiri finds the res onto Deathmatcher, and they will have
Dies
at
for it.
minimum maybe a Flux for this fight? Yeah,
Maybe a
absolute-
second one.
It's so big!
It is massive.
Holy!
The threesome Sigma action
Oh
is
my
kind of crazy.
goodness. Ammo Sam, Deathmatcher, Sigma duo. And now they're going to have another Flux for this fight.
They have a minimum. They have an average of 1.5 fluxes per fight.
It's kind of true.
This is crazy.
Now, Ammo Sam is not anywhere near that ult and won't have it anymore as Pulsar swaps over to the Ramatra. This is typically a good pick into Ramatra, or into Sigma.
Sticky bomb is kind of half his health immediately. Transcendence coming out, trying to force something, force a push.
Yeah,
Flux coming out in response.
I would have liked to see this come out
Nice
a
warrior.
little bit later from Micheng.
Oh, mid-air rock on the Mei.
Ooh, Pulsar trying to tank a lot of that Bob. Really unable to. And with Venom going down, even with Kitsune Russ? We're at that point in the cast where I can't speak very good anymore. I'm
And we're
starting to
only
get a little
halfway through the
tired.
match.
I know. Well, this was the end of the match last game.
True, true.
No shade, no shade.
Yeah, clearly.
I didn't mean for there to be shade, but they ended up being shade.
0 to 2. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Adelie BC1 is posting all the clips from this stream.
She really is. And I really hope she got Mi Cheng-ji's favorite clips of all time, which is me calling out John Yu-Gi-Oh on different characters. So let's see what John Yu-Gi-Oh picks today, and not a very exciting one. It is Ash.
He is picking an Ash. The Ash off.
Yeah, Mi Cheng-ji did learn Mercy to play with AFN. Holy crap, there it is!
Holy!
Back in Season 2, Mi Cheng-ji was going to be on my team, but then JP had someone drop out, and he got traded over there. He gives me a lot of crap for it. But he was almost on AFN, almost did play Mercy for us.
Wait,
Shout
is that
out,
the top hat skin for Ash?
it's
That's
the Mardi Gras
crazy.
one.
Yeah.
Shout out J Fish though, J Dizzle. Played for AFN Season 2, was my little Mercy guy. But now we got Shellblade on his signature Lifeweaver. Hate that guy. Hate Shellblade specifically. Love you, Shell. But we do have a dueling Ash Pocket, hopefully. Actually, it probably is Pocket Echo. But John Yu-Gi-Oh on Ash
Yeah,
is
Big
Big Band Man?
Big Batman doesn't even need a pocket.
Nah, you're so right. Get this freak John Yu-Gi-Oh out of my games. But Deathmatcher on the Diva is a first.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen him play this. Doesn't look too bad. It's
Nice
actually
right in.
staying up surprisingly well. And a very risky dive, but ends up losing mech, trades it for Deathmatcher, or Nightmare.
Who gets rest?
Holy crap. I don't know if the body block from B-Dub was intentional. We'll say it was because he's the GOAT. But absolutely saved Ammo Sam there. Oh, John Yu-Gi-Oh coming back from spawn right now.
Oh. The Sigma is walled off, but nothing off it, or nothing happens.
Yeah, and we're so close to another duplicate from Sam. builds these just incredibly quickly. Incredibly fast would have been the right thing to say, but oh well.
Yeah, but then the problem is to then build a second ult without dying.
Is
the
a
hard part.
challenge. Ooh, Bobman very low in the back, but Deathmatch are doing a really good job of putting pressure onto John
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
duplicate on the Ash?
I kind of respect it. Hit a dynamite,
Yeah.
and you kind of just get Bob, but needs to hit that dynamite.
But
Real Bob comes out,
that's the ball. Yeah, real bomb. Pretty good spot.
and fake Bob
Just
comes
gets
out.
walled off.
Did they fix it? Okay, they did fix it. It used to be so old. Fake Bob would just stay in the fight his entire span.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Ooh.
Is May hitting some icicles on the flying Mercy?
Yeah, Pulsar really struggling to kill this baby diva. Gave her back mech. Oh, Mercy's so
Mixes
low. Oh, rip Pulsar.
Yeah, he was kind of alone in a 1v4.
John Yu-Gi-Oh does have Bob though. Really good tool for this recontest. Needs to kill Amosam before he dies. Will not happen. No idea where Michang is. Not close enough for the res, that's for sure.
I'm here. I can fix that.
And they give up point number 1. But this next point is a very strong point to push and get into.
Yeah.
And Nightmare picking Amosam is not a great start for 007.
She's gonna blow.
Ooh, pull from Shellblade saves Bobman from a duel. Oh! Doesn't matter. John Yu-Gi-Oh on this freaky
Dylan
character.
coming out.
And
It's
Michichi
Michichi. That's a
actually
very good-
dies.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love that Bob spot. Especially with Pulsar picking it up. Big Bobman. I saw Bob, I heard...
Nightmare gets for rock. Rock for rock kill.
band for band, rock for rock.
Skill issue?
Sigma for Sigma.
I'm not even gonna lie, I kind of agree with Venom. There's too many things going on at this point.
Yeah. There is a lot happening.
This echo makes it so difficult, and then the extra character on both sides from Bob. Oh, but Pulsar now on Zarya, and John Yu-Gi-Oh on his signature cast gets rezzed after getting picked by Amosam, and someone needs to touch. No one's going to touch.
But the tree blocks
John
them!
Yu-Gi-Oh needed to roll in.
But the Shellblade tree absolutely just blocked it for just enough time to get the point.
It really did. I feel like John Yu-Gi-Oh had enough time to roll, but didn't want to die, which kind of makes sense, but I'd be fine kind of giving up my life to touch. But does mean they can recontest very close, but with Bobman finding a pick onto Venom, it's not a great sign. Looking for another one onto Michang, but John
Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh
Nightmare low.
outduels him.
Gets fixed by the ammo.
God, John Yu-Gi-Oh on any aiming character is just so gross. And Deathmatch are doing a really good job of when out of mech not dying and able to get that mech back crucially.
Yeah. Well, it's a very difficult part of playing Diva.
Yes, it is.
But he is doing a great job.
But now you got a Bob in a small
Bob
hallway.
comes out.
Bob's in the
Yeah,
corner.
and
Bob gets
yeah,
gripped.
that's
Okay, as long as they play around that corner, they're just fine. And Deathmatch are out of mech once again. And a Kitsune Rush should enable Pulsar to get hyper aggressive onto this team. But I really hope...
is isolated.
I was really hoping they wouldn't kill Deathmatch here. Because in doing so, they did spot him.
That's a lot of stagger.
In
from
doing
the
so,
front
they
end.
do enable him to swap now.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And if you let the baby
Should've been
diva
a
get
lot.
out, as much as you're giving up getting the pick, Diva would still be out of mech, and likely he probably wouldn't have swapped.
That is, yeah. There's some depth to that.
There's a lot of games inside of the game.
Yeah.
And a very early tree comes out from Shell. Not sure why it comes
Not sure
out.
I agree with that.
Ooh, a really nice wall grab. Finds just
Yeah.
about everyone.
Oh, and the Blizzard right on time from the Echo.
Absolutely. Gets a kill on MSM. They lose Venom though. But Mi Chang Ji's ult
Oh, sorry, hello.
enough to
Does
keep
not get
up the
picked.
team.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Noon finds free.
Oh my goodness.
Insane.
Call this guy's
Insane
wife.
performance from the world. Yeah.
Get this guy a
holy
shower. Shellblade
Insane
off.
performance from the worst ult in the game.
I know. Well, leave it to the best player to find a cause for it.
It's so true.
Nightmare. John Yu-Gi-Oh is cool too. But Shellblade over to that Moira. Very much on his other comfort pick, but John Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh.
You stop watching him for a second, gets a pick. Even with the res, Amosam, or not Amosam, Venom finds his counterpart in Armakiri.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy.
John
Yu-Gi-Oh.
What is this slaughter?
Can we get this man like a cornflakes brand?
Getting a cornflake when?
Yeah. It's like the old Wheaties boxes that used to have pro athletes on it. It's just a picture of John Yu-Gi-Oh. And not him,
Yeah.
just his like Discord icon. Bob comes out from Bob. Shocker.
Yep, yep.
And
With
as,
the damage boost from Valkyrie.
yeah, and they're able to back
It's
up now.
outputting insane pressure.
Kind of a, not even a kinda. Absolutely a massive grab. Finds 3. Surely the spell is the end for 007. As Shellblade pops his ult.
Like a desperate Cole.
Falls to
Yes.
Venom, and it's not enough.
Yeah.
As Pheonix takes map 3 and pushes us to push or flashpoint.
Indeed, indeed. Very close game. Pushed very far both teams.
Yeah, and
Warrior just went kind of insane at the last point though.
yeah, Warrior
And
picked
like,
the
how are
Warrior
you supposed
character.
to deal with that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But Amosam on this Echo was such a good pick for them. Basically
Yeah.
a dupe fight on this defense.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe that is why they banned Echo last map, because they expected this to happen.
Well, I don't blame him.
They did know something we didn't.
Absolutely. And I mean, Amosam is just such a good player.
Yeah, I was not familiar with his game. I must apologize.
Oh man, there was a time where I don't know what his rank is right now, but he was GM2 at a time, I think.
Oh my. Oh my, oh my.
Yeah, there
Okay,
used to be
looks like-
crazy duels between him and Hobby.
Oh, I do not know that name.
Yeah, he
We're going to
is.
New Queen Street.
We are, and less exciting than learning about old AFN history between Amosam and Hobby.
That is the ancient past. What we're here for is today's games.
I
They are
know,
shaping up to be very good.
but we're in the bands, so we have time to yap, which means I can tell you
That is
about
true.
Hobby and old AFN. And Hobby actually was the season 1 captain of AFN before I took it over, as we are having a Mercy ban. And Hobby was just kind of that cast guy, and then you had Amosam, who was also kind of that cast guy. Then you had John Yuju, who was also kind of that cast guy. You had 3 cast guys. Oh, Cass was a very popular champ back in his day.
Yeah, he's still popular, but not as much.
No, no.
Sojourn ban.
Okay.
I like that. I like that.
Do too. Do too.
Big Bombman has been putting in numbers with the Sojourn today.
Now, what is kind of crucial to watch is we could have lazy
Lazy?
Lazy Dog mentioned. We could have Pulsar back on the Hog, which as good as he is on it, I don't want to see him play it again.
Yeah. We're
I
seeing
just-
a cast ban, though.
I do like that for Mr. John Yu-Gi-Oh! But I feel like Pulsar is so many better tanks that work into this team than just forcing Hog.
Yeah.
Even if
That
he
is the
does
trap
hit...
of having a comfort pick.
No, and it does, and it does work. Which is great for them. It's awesome for them, and he is so great on it. I mean, we watched him basically for the entirety of map 1. Just hit clip after clip.
After clip.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, sorry, man.
That's
Life
your
Weaver
bad.
ban. Life Weaver ban from Pheonix.
Yeah, man. And I like that a lot because I don't like Lifeweaver a lot. I like having him on my team. I hate playing against him.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I love them when they pull me out of bad spots. I hate when they do that to the enemy, and I also hate them when they pull me out of good spots.
Oh, Pulsar is banning Hog. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yes.
It's like he knows. Crap. Who's the other
Sad
ban?
smiley face from Sparksy.
Oh, it's Cass. It was Cass. Okay. I got
Mr.
Cass.
Sparkles, why are you sad?
Mercy.
It is because we hate Life Weaver. It's not, we don't actually hate Life Weaver. We hate Life Weaver players.
Lifeweaver. Hey man, I gave you your flowers. I said I like having them on my team.
When they're good.
Well, when Sparksy's on my team, they're usually pretty good.
That is true. That is true.
I don't know if you know this,
And
but
I-
Sparksy's kind of the GOAT.
He is. He is. In other games. But he knows the
Specifically
pain of having
on
a bad
Zac.
Life Weaver. Yeah. Yep. No, he knows the pain of having a poor Life Weaver.
Oh yeah, you pulled. Actually, yeah, I do hate you, and I hope you trip and fall and stumble. I'm gonna tell you something, and you're gonna have to keep it between you, me, and the cast. I calm that the other guy is not even close to shatter, and for some reason, when I shatter, Sparksy goes, "Oh, he shattered. Let me save Jared," and then he pulls me out. But I shatter, and at the same time, Nilemos also nanos me. And so I get this pretty reasonably sized slam, and Sparksy's like, "Wow, Jared just told me something's not going to happen. I better save him." And I mean, we got the picks anyways, and it was kind of funny. But in the moment, I was
That's crazy.
so pissed.
I believe it. The greatest part ever is Sparksy has done the exact same thing and been pulled by a Life Weaver. So I don't know how he felt he needed to do that to other people.
That's a Sparksy moment.
There is a
TBH.
clip. There is a clip, I think. Sparksy, send that shit to me when you can.
Whoa, foul language
have
on
it.
the Gunginga cast.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Okay, Pulsar swapping between every tank in the book. Pulls out the Hazard. Pulls out the Ramatra. And we're going to see
Reaper off.
an interesting comp. I don't love the Brig from Micheng here. Micheng's very good at the Brig, so I'm sure he'll make it work. But Brawly comp with a Brig in it is typically not the best answer. But Deathmatch, you're on the Zarya for the first time. And Big Bobman on the Soldier after the Soj ban. Amosam on the Reaper.
Oh, gets just booped off the map by that Brig.
I said he'd make it work, man. I really did.
And he really did.
And now they are on pretty bad pace to beat the 3-minute record on this map. Shout out Mons.
Set by. Yep.
Man, they would never play Ramatra on this map. Anyways, John Yu-Gi-Oh stutter stepping for a second. Oh, you're sorry, Addy BC1. I'm so sorry.
My ultimate is charging.
Thank you, Addy BC1.
Yeah. They're just pushing slowly.
Yeah, and it looks like they
Keeping pressure on.
probably will get forward spawn. No contest
Yeah.
whatsoever from 007, which is an interesting strategy. But Amosam killing Nightmare is a great setup for things to come. As Bob finds Venom, Amosam finds a
And Warrior
second.
jumping down.
Yeah, John Yujo's like super dead here.
Yeah, it's super late to the fight.
Shellblade not to be left out. Kills that Mi Ching feller.
With the melee attack.
Well, of course. As Pushbot crosses the boundary for the first time, we do see some red side cart push. I was already forced to use Fade, and I believe one bubble has already come out.
With Kiriko on the flank DPS roll.
And an early rally ends up with Amosam in a body bag.
This Tanner fella is really making the break work. Like you said.
Yeah, he's just good at what he's good at, man. No better way to state it.
Truly.
Now, we're going to have 8 ults up at one point. I really
Are
wouldn't
we
be
gonna
surprised.
see 8 ults used at the same time?
I think we're going to start with one, and it might be this Death Blossom from Ammo. Gets cold feet, backs off.
It is
Open
the
with
rush and the Visor. Beat coming out.
Yeah, and they're 1 for 1 in trades right now. Pulsar super low, will end up falling, and Mi Chang Ji just looking to get the little Venom guy out alive. As he actually kills Bob, man. John Yujo's in there. We could see a Death Blossom in a second. Looking for the pick onto Shellblade. And they're just kind of waiting for Pulsar to get back. They don't need to make any plays. Wow.
They really don't.
Amosam super low, forced to back off, forced Wraith, and got a bubble. That should mean no bubbles for Deathmatcher right now. John Yujo on that high ground. Setting up
Gets
for
met
a
by
Death Blossom.
Amazon.
It does. And also finds a soldier up there.
Yeah.
Amosam drops,
gonna back up.
gets booped away. What a boop from Tanner.
Insane brig gameplay.
Although really,
Graviton Surge coming out. Doesn't
really
find anyone.
grav. And John Yujo's walking back into the... Actually, he's just walking back to spawn. Bro just gave up. Bro said, nah.
I mean, that is the part of being him. You need to know when you're not him.
You know what? I never thought of it like that. That's a good point. Shout out John Yujo.
Okay, red side is getting some decent push here.
Yeah, they
Coming
are,
down
but
the
they have
stairs?
no ults. And we still have both DPS
they
ults. First one comes
Blizzard
out.
coming out. Doesn't find anyone, but it's closing off and separating the team.
No one... I don't think we're going to see a Death Blossom this fight, especially with the tank falling. Big Bobman just kind of forced to tuck his tail between his legs and poke from a big distance as we see that Venom Kitsune rush pop. I don't totally agree with it, but I think it works enough where you can't really disagree with it.
Yeah.
But Venom looking for a pick onto him in the back. Pulsar helping from some cheeky high ground spot, and Venom finds the pick. And that's that Venom Kiri.
fellas are really DPS scary.
Well, he's that Venom guy.
Actually. Okay, Amazon on the in window.
Man, John Yujo still has his
Gets
Death
found
Blossom.
by Nightmare.
Yeah, doesn't even need it at this point.
Come on, everyone. Let's push.
No.
The better brother Nightmare just going sicko mode in this front line. And that's that May we see again.
Beat and Visor coming out.
I don't think
Really
it,
fine. Blossom coming out in response.
they get
Finds
2
two,
off of it.
but falls himself.
And I think it should be enough.
Rally
even with
coming out. Stops the
stunned.
Blossom.
Mi Chang
Cole coming
Ji.
out to make something happen.
You know the G stands for Gabriel.
I would think it stands for Absolute Gamer Giga Chad, but Gabriel sounds good.
Yeah, Tanner Gabriel, man. That guy's just kind of the GOAT. But we have so many GOATs
sir.
in this game. Now, we have to
It
look
is like an
towards...
entire field.
Real. We're at the farm right now, but we need Big Bob and Amosam to step up. Dust off the keyboard and turn on sicko mode once again.
Yep, yep. Let's see if they can make it happen.
John Yu fades back to his team. As we were getting closer and closer towards the second grab. And Bob finding a pick onto Warrior is a wonderful start for that.
Yeah. And they find Nightmare and Mishang as well. Like, Bobman is going sicko mode.
Pulsar just dying on point. And this is what we needed from them. A lot of damage from this Bob ammo duel.
Indeed.
That
so
will
they're
enable
going to
forward
get
spawn.
forward spawn. But they won't be able to push further than that uncontested. Because
Nope.
that long pause that you get when you find forward spawn.
And a Blizzard comes out, won't get
Doesn't find
Deathmatcher,
anyone.
but isolates Ammo Sam from his team. So they do have a pretty
Yeah.
decent push onto them. And,
But they don't.
pardon?
They're not really able to capitalize.
No, they really aren't, but it buys them enough space where they've kind of evened up the position at this point. And they really just need to sit back for a second and heal as Grav comes out and
Search
Kitsune.
Finds 4 people?
It's huge, man. It's huge.
3 ults? That was one of the cleanest wombo combos I've ever seen.
Yeah, shout out Deathmatcher with a fat grab there. Combos it, I mean, probably doesn't need to have Bob use the tack visor to shoot in the same spot, but Shellblade capitalizing on it with the lighthouse.
Yep, yep.
But Ammo Sam dies, and that could be such a great turn because that could lose all their momentum.
What a boop!
I know, Armakiri just killed Big Bob Man. Reaching G with the rally. Does buy enough space, keep the team up. And now they're crossing back to the midsection. Cutting off
This is
that.
an all-out brawl. We're going back and forth, back and forth.
I know. And
Amazon teleporting into the backline with a bubble. Finds
Yeah,
Warrior.
Warrior on Soldier 76 now. Kind of wish he was still on that Reaper. I think I like that a little bit better.
I think I have to agree with you.
But I'm sure they'll make it work. They have basically 2 fights if they're lucky. More than likely it'll be one really big drawn out fight since it's push.
Yeah. And
But
we're getting
with
that-
Pulsar starting his Ramatra time, if he dies
can
here,
respond.
that's so much space. But he
Amazon
needs,
finds 2 with Blossom.
yeah, and with 40 seconds left, they might not have enough time to recontest this.
They're gonna have to push a bit, but yeah.
Nightmare Falling's
gonna be
not a great
difficult.
sign. And I don't think Pulsar
No.
can get there in time. They might need to give up the lead. Yeah, they're going to have to give up the lead. And for the first time, 007 has full control of the map.
Yes, they're bringing it back, slowly but surely. They're wrapping up right in. Blizzard coming out.
Yeah, this time finds
Finds 2.
Deathmatcher.
Walls off the visor.
It might not be enough, though. Ammo and Bob. Actually, they will.
They're gonna need to push forward here.
They need to push all the way now.
Yeah. And that's a tough ask for only a... Okay, they do have 3 ults.
They
might be
have
able to make something happen.
they have the economy to do this, and they will actually end up getting Pulsar's ult back before the grab.
Yeah.
They need to win probably 3 fights, though. They're going to have a fight near the midsection. They're going to have a fight probably right here as they cross. And then they're going to have that final pushing. But Nightmare finding a really big pick opens up so much space for them, as Ammo Sam now has to back away.
Well, that gets walled off.
Absolutely, that's going to be
Sorry,
Deathmatcher. And this absolutely repositions their second fight, making it further back. It's going to be on that hill, and that will likely be the final fight. Ammo Sam trying to get close to that ult, but John Yu
Nice
with the
rush
Kitsune
coming in.
rush.
And Ramatra time. Doesn't quite find anyone. Separates the team. Okay, never mind. Finds Amazon.
That's one. And that's the last one down. And after 0-2,
what a
Pheonix rises. What a comeback, man.
What a comeback!
Holy! That cannot be understated. I mean, everything that could have gone right for them at the end really just went right for them.
Yeah, this Graviton Surge was very good.
It was beautiful. And
Yeah.
I mean, it was pure cinema, like you've been saying.
Yeah, absolute cinema.
Holy crap. I mean,
Both teams performed phenomenally.
oh my
I
gosh.
would
Yeah,
say.
absolutely. And I mean, it came down. I mean, we said we liked the John Yu-Gi-Oh! Reaper just a little bit better, but it did come down to that visor rush at the very end. But we are joined by Pulsor. How you doing,
Cranked
man?
it, bro. We cranked it.
You absolutely did. And
Yeah,
from hitting
Yeah.
so many clips on that first map, Tanner likes to take my clips of me saying John Yu-Gi-Oh! On blank hero, which is what that clip was for when he was on Widowmaker. But I mean, once you swapped off the hog off that, what was it, second map, and just played Sig and all those other fun characters like Ramatra, you just kind of exerted your dominance.
Nah, it's all shout outs to the Tanner in the back line. The
Oh,
GoPro.
yeah, they can't be understated.
Oh, yeah.
Break into that team is not easy.
no, and he performed like so well. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, he's my
we
goat.
cannot place that enough.
He's
Yeah,
everyone's goat,
I
man.
believe it.
The G stands for Gabriel.
I will say, Warrior got shut down, and that kind of freed us up because they were kind of tunnel visioning his butt so hard. Like, I don't know if you saw in the Rialto, the Diva flew in a couple times and then just got beamed because they're just going so hard on Warrior that it kind of freed the rest of us up a
Well,
little bit.
and I feel like sometimes it really worked because Ammo Sam on that Echo was really
Oh, for
able
sure.
to just. I mean, he had to duplicate a fight.
Yeah,
I mean-
he did. It was kind of frustrating. And by kind of, I mean very. I
It
hope you
was-
never play Echo again.
It was
Leave me
so
alone.
gross to watch because Slimer was right. They had like a flux and a half every fight.
Literally.
Like
There,
I
there
don't-
was a point where Warrior walked around a corner and just got fucking double rocked. It's like what are you
honestly
doing?
deserved.
Deserved, exactly.
But in spite of that,
Exactly.
he still hit clips on that map.
He
Oh
did.
my gosh, that guy on basically any hit scan needs to take a shower.
Yeah, and that's why he played Reaper Guy. Reaper's a hit scan, right? Right?
Technically,
Technically, yeah. But my goal for this season is to let the whole world think we're Mercy Hog Venture one tricks. So
oh surely,
for you on
surely.
Mercy Hog Venture.
So you guys had kind of a rough start to the series, winning map one, kind of not really handedly, but comfortable enough, and then map two was kind of just a shutdown. What
I
happened to you
forget what
guys?
was map 2. What was that? That was that Eichenwald?
Yeah, that was Eichenwald where you guys got full held.
Yeah, so we kind of had to lock in for the comms for the last 2 maps, and they had some good bans there, and Big Bob Man on the Widow, again, keeping Warrior busy. If Warrior's busy on a hit scan map, it makes it very hard for the rest of us to exist.
Yeah, because he can't in-game leader.
Yeah, and then I can't really find my groove either, because, I don't know, I was still figuring out what to play on tank. We were just still finding our groove, moral of the story.
Well, and honestly, shout out Deathmatcher. Hasn't played tanks traditionally in Gunginga. But, I mean, his Sigma on Eichenwald was really good. And I think the reason
ram's
they
pretty
won.
solid too.
Yeah, absolutely. He's definitely playing up to a level that I don't think we expected from him, me specifically. And, like, no hate on him, but he's playing so much better than I thought he would. It's kind of insane. I'm really proud of the guy.
I think it was like map 2. I was looking at his profile. We were trying to figure out what to ban. I think it was map 2 where we banned Ram, right?
Yeah, and then he played Sig and
Yeah.
Deer Hog.
And then he
just-
played Sig, and I was like, huh? I was
Oh,
impressed.
man.
Thoroughly impressed.
Don't watch the Eichenwald defense. I told you to swap off Hog like at least a dozen times.
Yeah, I know, me too.
Oh, okay.
If you didn't.
Like I said, we cranking it.
Well, either way, you obviously played Ram later in the series, but John Yugio on the Reaper definitely set up just a lot of chicanery.
Yes, yes. We started that map. We were like, wait a second. We just ban anything long range, and we run the May Reaper down their throats and hope to God it works. And it
And
worked.
it did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I haven't even shout out Venom because like his Kiri feeds families. He's just so dang good at support, and it's
When he
kind of
said that, I was like, what does that mean? His Kiri feeds families. He throws so hard, he feeds families. What does that mean? Thank you
No,
for
no, no,
elaborating.
no. He's so good. Like he's actually out here feeding the families.
Yeah, we won, I think, a couple fights just off of some headshots there. There was once or twice on circuit, and yeah, a couple times there towards the end, doing some damage.
Yeah, and then Nightmare on the May today, man. He was on
I don't know
one.
what
Yeah,
he
that
woke up and
cannot
had a
be
snowball or
understated.
something.
Yeah, he just went outside, grabbed a snowball, took a big bite. I was like, yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah,
This makes sense.
I forgot. It's winter.
Starts throwing an icicle. That's how you do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just
I like
make
how
it
we
in
can we can give a lot of looks, and I think that's fun to play because we can play like the hog pick comps. We can play like a slow ram. We can play a brawl, and it may not be like the best in the world. We may not be world beaters at it, but we can play a lot, and that is very fun.
No, in any map you can win because of that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Well, enough about you guys. Who on 007 do you think did particularly well, or what was a good thing they did in the series?
God, I think it was all of them. I think their DPS line is kind of incredible. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to pick out a standout because they all played really well. But if I was forced to, gun to my head, I'd say their DPS line.
Yeah, and that's kind of the comp out pick.
Yeah, I know. I will say that Lifeweaver pick, screw you. I hate Lifeweaver.
Yeah, we hate
Fat
Shellblade
flex,
here.
nope. Yeah, screw you, Shellblade. Nah. It's like every time in the past 3 games, I've hit like a fat ult. Nope, yoink. Nope, yoink. It's
Don't
frustrating.
even, man. As someone who also plays tank and has Sparksy on my team who plays Lifeweaver, he pulled me out of a nano shatter.
Oh.
It's okay though. It's okay. Looking on to next week, we play 007, which is pretty cool. But you play Goon Central, and
Who's Goon Central again?
They
I'm not
have-
familiar with my rosters.
it's Lego Sky, Arterat or Rattata actually. It's Rattata. They have the Goat Tonk. They have Sindel.
Wishful Giant.
Yeah, and then they have Wishful Giant, which is like one of the 3 smartest guys I know.
Yeah. So this scares me because we've scrimmed with them,
Yeah.
and we played well in scrims. We were trying new things, and that's kind of like what inspired our look this week and last week. So it's kind of scary because the fact that we got those from them. But Sindel's on the enemy team, we win. GG.
Oh,
easy.
GG, easy. I will say though, they play a lot of Ramatra, so maybe the Pulsar Malga.
You know, we talked about that at the last point. It was like, yeah, you should play Maui. I'm like, no. I have class. I respect myself. I respect the enemy team. I'm a nice guy.
Being called out right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yep.
but you
Yep.
play Ramatra though, so it's not like the greatest class. You're like eating cabbage soup.
Yeah, you know what? That's fine. But at least I'm not like, okay, I can't say that. I can't say that.
No, we both play Reinhardt. We can say whatever we want.
No. Something should stay in the brain.
Look at you, Sparksy. But
Yeah, Malga's Blizzard's biggest mistake, in my opinion. But yeah,
Not Vendetta or Venture.
yeah, yeah. I would also, if you really want to press me on Blizzard's biggest mistakes, you can really go to Brig, because that's when the modern Overwatch playstyle started. But whatever.
yeah, but that's the old
It's funnier
Blizzard
to
team.
hate on Malga. Yeah, exactly. It's funnier to hate on Malga. Haha, gun in each hand. Smile.
Haha. But yeah, that is all the time we will have for today. Thank you for Pulsar for coming and getting the interview. Congrats on your first win of the season.
Thank you,
Finally,
thank you.
no winless teams. JP can't take this away from me. Hate that guy.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't know when the next game is going to be, but the next and final game of week 3 is Snow Beans versus Goon Central. So, yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah. GG's all, and to all a good night? Question mark?
Yeah, it's bedtime.
Yeah. GG's, guys.
GG, and good night to the stream, as I am done for casting for 2 straight hours. Actually, 3.